Why? Why?
Patrick, I got a question for you.
Hmm?
If you were presented with a coin,
I love coins.
you love a good coin.
I love coins.
And someone said, if you flip this coin and it lands on tails, you win nothing.
Okay.
If it lands on heads, you win $100 million. If you walk away without flipping it, you get $1 million.
Wow.
What would you do?
Wow. So guaranteed mil.
Yep.
Or 50-50 chance for 100 mil.
Yep.
Honestly, and this might make you upset.
Mm.
In this day and age, 1 mil isn't what it used to be in this economy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going my 50-50 because 100 mil is still something. It's life changing. And I don't want to downplay what you could do with a mil. You can do a lot with a mil, but it's not out of reach for us, I think, in this day and age. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when I first saw this video, I did some thinking on this.
Yeah.
And the overly cautious part of me thinks I lean towards the million. Not because it's life. Well, first of all, it's $100,000 a year for 10 years.
Yep.
If you wanted to break it up that way
Sure.
and look at it from I can kind of not be balling out, but I can sort of guarantee myself a decade of some amount of security.
Sure. Instead
Instead of doing it right away of oh, I'm just going to buy a house or something like that. But I feel now I'm nothing of a economist, but I think if I took that $1 million, couldn't I put it into all kinds of stocks and investments and shit like that and not turn it into $100 million, but make it more than $1 million kind of slowly over time? Let my money work for me, as they say.
It depends on where you put your money. Yeah. It also depends on the rate of return. If you're going to do a mutual fund, for example, depends on the rate of return for that fund.
Sure.
If it's there's low risk, medium risk, and high risk ones. So, and
what's
the
the return percentage on a low risk, just for example?
Anywhere from 2% to at most 5%.
So what's 5% of $1 million? 50 grand?
Yeah.
To me, that would almost be the more worth it play, because then I'm not losing the $1 million. It's always there,
Okay.
and I'm only adding to it.
Yeah.
So I'm basically getting 50 grand a year for free, just in the background, churning constantly while I'm doing my own thing,
Yeah.
And again, that's not a life-changing amount of money, but let's say that happened right now, as it stands. I am a 24, few months shy of 25-year-old gentleman.
You're old, dude.
I'm getting all the ravages of time. So let's say I'm 25, just to make the math easier. 10 years, I let it go. By the time I would be 35,
You 1.5 million.
I'd have a $1.5 million in the bank. That's not too shabby. By the time I'm 45, quick $2 million.
Yeah.
Light work.
But the problem with that too is you're I guess it depends on how the economy goes.
Sure. Well, when the water wars
as inflation continues, your money becomes less valuable in the bank.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's definitely the least or the less interesting answer.
yeah.
But I think it's the safer way that kind of guarantees
And especially
you.
for you, I think it's safer and smarter. Your track record in gambling is horrible.
Sure,
It's horrendous.
Sure.
So,
well, the other thing I was going to say is you could take the guaranteed $1 million and just put it all on black.
my God, you're just
And now you got two.
you're just begging to lose all the money. You want to somehow end the scenario with $0.
But I honestly think, though, as much as the guaranteed $1 million would be incredible,
Yeah.
I think there is that gambling part in me that would be Flip the coin.
Dude, it's like go big or go home.
Well,
You know what I'm
because
saying?
my attitude is like, I am not expecting to just have $1 million like our good friend. Sorry, I don't want to take credit. Like your good friend Donald Trump, who once got a small loan of $1 million. By the way, last time we recorded the night of the election, right?
Oh, did we? Oh, we did.
We did on the Tuesday.
We did.
And
record
now,
the night of the election.
you know, we saw how that turned out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But your good friend Donald Trump, who got a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that. So it's like if it happened, that would be great.
Yeah.
But if it didn't, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Whereas, I think I would have to flip the coin purely because the like part of myself that's always talking to myself would spend the rest of my life going,
What if you got
but
it?
what if you had flipped the coin and you hit it? But what if you had flipped the coin if you hit it?
Yeah.
So I think I would have to do it. Boy, you weren't kidding about that hole in your sock. I think I would have. The viewers can't.
What was the point
The viewers
of
at home
not
can't see
angling
it.
the camera?
'Cause I
if
didn't
you
know
were
it was like a
just gonna
gaping hole.
If you were just gonna say it into the mic,
I didn't know it was a gaping hole.
You're like Malcolm, dude. Like, go on.
I think I would do it purely because if I lose the coin toss, I haven't actually lost anything. I've missed out on $100 million or a guarantee of $1 million, but I haven't lost anything.
Yeah.
So there's no way to go like, it's like at the casino, you're playing with house money. So it's like there's really no way to go negative on it, you know? So I feel like I would have to flip it purely just to see what would happen, because if it was tails, like that would be annoying in the moment, but like I would get over it and I could at least take some solace in the fact.
Wait. Who flips the coin?
That's a good question. I like to think they flip it in this scenario, whoever this is.
I want to be the one flipping it. I want my fate to be in my hands.
Sure, but is it a flip and then a hand thing, or is it just a flip and let it hit the ground?
Honestly, I think it's a flip and let it hit the ground.
I think so,
I've
too.
been seeing that a lot recently, and I think that's the proper way to let it
I think
happen.
that is do it, because I always see people do this thing, but I'm like, well,
Yeah.
even like in an NFL game, it's just flip it and
Let it hit the ground. Yeah.
maybe I would flip it then, just so that like,
I would do this.
wow, so high. Try to get as many flips in as possible.
Yeah.
See if that helps.
Wait.
But one flip too many.
Let's play it out. Let's play it out.
Boy.
So, what would you do? Would you take the mill or flip the coin?
I'm gonna flip, like I'm saying. Okay. Does he have a quarter? Let's see. Patrick's got a. What is that? Is that a toonie? Wow, he's going with big money. The highest
All right,
coin
guys.
possible.
So, hypotheticals are fun and all, but let's see where it would play out. Okay, so this is the moment.
Mhm.
This is the moment.
This is the moment. I'm nervous.
Oh my god.
It didn't even flip. Didn't even flip.
I didn't flip it. Hold on.
It just
hold on.
tossed
Hold
up.
on. Also, there's like probabilities depending on if you start on the head side or start on the tail side. So, can we get a quick Google search? Can we get? There's probability. Like the probability shifts just a little bit if you start with the head side up or the tail side up.
Does it?
Can we do a quick? Can we do a quick Google search on which one is more probable?
This is about to be the stupidest thing I've ever fucking Googled. Oh, hold on. Mother's texting me.
Come on, don't sell yourself short, buddy. You've Googled way dumber things. Let's be
I don't
honest.
know about
here.
dumber, but definitely like, worse. How to flip a
What are you searching? Are you searching up how to
Coin
flip a coin? No.
and get how to flip a coin and always get heads.
No, search up doesn't matter what face you start on when you flip a coin.
Oh. Does it matter
This guy, ladies and gentlemen.
what face you flip a coin? A recent University of Amsterdam, this is October 11th, 2023.
Wow. Okay, this is recent.
A recent University of Amsterdam study says that flipped coins have what's called a same-side bias. The study flipped coins in 46 different currencies 350,000 times. Touch grass. And registered that 51% of the time the coins landed on the side that they started
There you go.
on.
Okay, so
But what does that mean when it starts on?
So
Head
if-
down
if-
or head up?
head up, right?
Because it would be what landed on. Yeah.
So
Also, my car's ready, so just so you know. So you
Okay.
don't have to take me home after this.
what? Okay, so Maddie, I think the scenario becomes more enticing if it's tail side up, because that's an extra 1% for the house.
How is that? No, I don't want that.
Well, I mean, it's 40. Come on, you're gonna split hairs. 49%, 50%. Come on.
49.51, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
If the guy gave me the coin,
Yeah.
I'd be flipping it head up.
So no. But we said that the guy is gonna flip the coin, right? That's what we said.
You said you wanted to flip
I said
it.
I wanted to, but now we're gonna do the guy.
Okay,
flipping
fine.
the coin.
If the guy's flipping it and he's like, "What side do you want it on?" I'd be
No.
heads up.
It's not. You don't ask. You're getting tails up, is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so he's cheating me.
The house gets an
just like
advantage.
fucking
The house
casinos.
gets an advantage.
Just like a casino.
Let's see what you got, buddy.
This is me first?
This is you.
Okay.
We're only doing you, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Is that a black toonie?
The long-awaited flip. It's pretty dark, isn't it?
I was going to say, I wonder if that's like a specialty one. Yes! That was thrilling.
100 million.
100 million. That was so thrilling. Nothing happened and it landed, and I immediately just like the adrenaline shot in my brain of like, holy fuck, we did it. God, if I was ever going to get addicted to anything on this earth, it ain't booze. I'll tell you what. It's that sweet, sweet
You
gambling.
could keep that, by the way. You're 100 mil. You're 100 mil.
Why, thank you. I mean, I feel like you should keep this specialty black toonie, you know?
Nah.
But, yeah, I could be a gambling addict so easy.
Yeah.
That
was exciting. So you would have won the.
I would have won
$100
$100 million. Look at that. If only. Fuck me, though. It's like I got to work on Monday. Speaking of being a gambling addict, I think last week when Mark and Malcolm and I started the show and you weren't there yet,
Yeah.
I was talking to them about how like I keep getting all these roulette and like blackjack gambling videos in my Instagram reels, and I saw one of a strategy a guy had, which Malcolm eventually found that video and sent it to the chat, and I was like, this is the fucking one. But I shit you not, Patrick, like a week or two ago, I was at home at like 1 a.m, couldn't sleep, and I was on my laptop playing like free roulette online, like not for money or anything, but I was doing it to figure out like the payouts on some things, and I was literally doing math of like, what's a way that I could like not win a lot of money, but if it hits, guarantee myself, or like do it in a way like I was literally counting odds and like doing percentages on like a fucking sticky note, like a insane person.
Yeah.
At 1 a.m, being like, what's the best way to game out this roulette table? Because like one strategy I was looking at that I was thinking of doing is if you do like the first dozen and the second dozen batch of numbers, and then you do the first and third columns, and all that leaves that can fuck you is the 0 and the 00, and then the 3 numbers in the middle column of the third last dozen. So those are the only things that can kill you. And then if you really want to spice it up, you would also do it like on black, let's say. And if you had, if it's like a $25 table, let's say you've got 50 on the dozens, another 50 on the columns, and then if you did like, 50 on black, let's say, by itself, if you hit black and one of those top 2 dozen and one of the outside columns, it's like, I don't remember the math, but like if you were $150 in, it's like $200 back or whatever. So it's not
What
like,
if you only hit one?
well, that's the thing that kind of fucks you. If you only get like the column, but not either of the 2 first dozens, then I think it's like if you put 150 in, you're only getting like 125 back or something like that, or it might be less than that. And then if you hit like black and one of the other things, it's like 25 less. So you would have to hit off. Again, it's a problem. I was just curious.
Okay.
So, did I tell you Michael won $1,400 gambling
When?
a couple weeks ago? He was at home on his computer doing one. I guess I've also seen a video of this where it's this stupid game. It's kind of like that Spaceman one Pablo was doing, where you just let the number go, and if you cash out before it crashes,
Oh, he
you,
did
like,
the
get
chicken
the money.
game.
It was like a plane.
Oh, okay.
So it was something where he did like a $30 bet or whatever, and the plane like goes and it like hit all these multipliers and then like didn't crash and it landed. Because I was in the basement one night and Michael comes like barreling down to the fucking stairs and everybody's asleep, and he's like, I just won $1,400. I just won $1,400 on a $30 bet. And I was like, can you calm the fuck down? Like everybody's asleep, but he was like all elated.
That's so funny, dude. Yeah. God, maybe I should get into that.
I guess we haven't done a cold open. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 86 of Wildly Adequate, the show about anything, everything, and usually gambling. Back in the flesh, am one half of your host and crew, Mr. Matthew Arso. I am joined by, returning to us from the far west, Patrick Fahim. Look at that. He's back with a little bow.
It's really bad.
Huh?
You know what's really, really addicting?
Oh, what?
On TikTok, this series of videos keep popping up for me of a guy, and every video, it starts off the same. Day number 33 of only eating at a Korean convenience store. And he gets an ice cup. He gets some whatever Korean juices they have there, or pops. He gets some ramen. He gets a corn dog, or he gets some meat.
Mm-hmm.
It's so... You got to get on that, honestly.
On TikTok?
No, you got to get on those videos.
Oh.
You'd like it.
I want to go to Japan so bad.
I said Korea, but nice try, you racist.
Whoa,
Nice try,
hold
you're
on.
racist.
Wasn't saying it was the same thing. I'm just saying that part of the world. I would really like to go to Seoul too, but Tokyo specifically. That's my number one. I gotta get there.
Mm-hmm.
Cut that. So, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. I don't even remember where I was going or what the point was. Oh, I guess Japan. I'd like to go someday. I believe you've got something for us.
I do.
Or for me, apparently.
I have something for you.
I feel so special. Why don't we do this now? Because if my car is in fact ready,
Okay.
let's a hard out of 50 minutes from now at 2 would be hot.
Okay.
Beat
So
some of the rush
we
hour.
can start with the fun thing I have planned for you here.
Sure, let's start that
Well,
now.
we gotta
and then
get you
can keep
in a-
yapping after.
Sorry?
We can keep yapping after. If
We
have time.
have to fit you with a blindfold though. So give me a moment.
Everybody give Patrick.
Don't look, guys.
Everybody stare at Patrick's ass while he bends over to get that. Look at that, Matt. Zoom in on that. Punch in. Keep punching in. All right, punch out.
Alrighty, I don't know how the editor is going to cut this up, but
Wow.
we've got a blind beer test.
Let's go.
Coming.
I don't. What
So-
spurred this topic with
so-
you?
What spurred this topic with me?
Within you, because I feel like you're not a beer drinker.
No, I'm not a beer drinker.
So you get nothing out of this topic.
I-
If anything, it's all upside for me.
I'm famously not a beer drinker. I always tell people who ask me, they ask me, what's your go-to drink? What's your taste like with alcohol? And I tell them, anything that's stereotypically female, that's all me. That's all my shit. All right? Not beer, though. I hate beer.
You
It's
like a
piss.
girly girl drink,
I'm a girly, I like a girly girl drink.
which I can relate. I fucking top three cocktail porn star.
Matthew, before we actually get into the goodies of the beer,
Yes.
I need you to pull out your phone for me and unlock it. Because I was told, it's unlocked. Yes, you did. Because there's something I need to
Muscle
do
memory,
before.
baby.
I would have used my phone, but I can't use my phone, so I'm going to have to use your
That's
phone.
the camera.
It's the camera, yeah.
Ain't that right, ladies and gentlemen? Who the hell are you calling?
I was told to make a call before we got into this.
With who?
You'll see soon enough.
Oh God, this is scary. Is he calling my grandma?
Hello, hello.
Oh,
Hello, hello. We're on the show.
you're live.
You're live on the show, and we haven't started drinking any beer. So Mark requested me to call him before Matty drank any beer. Mark,
I did. Yeah. Can I take it away?
you take it away.
I was just gonna say that Matty, loves Sapporo. He always talks about how much he loves Sapporo. Is that right, Matty?
Yes, this is true. I love a good Sapporo.
And I kind of want to bet something here, and I talked about it with Patrick, but I think that Matty doesn't even like Sapporo. He just likes it because it's Japanese. So I want to see if he could actually figure out if it's actually Sapporo or not. I feel like he's not gonna like it, and then he's gonna be surprised. That's my bet.
Wow. Okay. So this is high
I think
stakes
the
for you, Matty.
I think Matty loves Japan and Japanese culture,
This
and I
is
think
true.
It's clouding his judgment.
We were just
We were
talking
just
about
talking
it.
about
Mark.
Japan.
There you go. Let's see how it goes. Let me know how it goes.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Shit, I hit something.
All right, I love you, boys.
Love you
See ya.
too. Bye.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, is this a little cardboard
It's a little
case
cardboard
here with
case.
some
Do not
cans?
touch the beers.
Okay.
I forbid it.
Okay, Jesus.
Okay, so before we get started here, I'll pull your phone back with you.
Thank
I actually want to pull out a whiteboard so I can keep track of.
Please,
What you're doing here.
you do that. Wow, so Mark's in on this little shindig. Ain't that some shit? I should have brought a mic stand. I didn't think it through.
No, you didn't. You're a scumbag.
Audience, play along at home. Whatever beers Patrick has right here, get them all. Get them all for yourself, and blindfold yourself, and tie yourself to a chair and drink them. See what happens.
I'm so angry because now we can't be monetized with this alcohol on the screen. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
God, we weren't gonna get monetized.
We're gonna lose our
with-
monetization now,
We weren't gonna get
Matthew. We're not gonna get
monetized.
any money now, Matthew.
Don't you remember the time where I said people like butt fucking? We're never gonna get monetized.
Oh my goodness.
I was thinking about that the other day, where because you made that social clip where it's me being like, some people are into butt fucking. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, that one on my Instagram story. You know, like people in my family saw that, and it never really dawned on me. Like I think of my Instagram just being like friends of mine and whatever. But then it occurred to me that it's like, oh, my like younger cousins saw that, maybe an aunt and uncle, maybe my mom. And it hit me thinking about it like that. You know?
Are you still talking?
Yeah. I'm having a deep, sad inner reflection that apparently you're not paying attention to. Are we gonna get drinking at some point or what?
Yes, we are.
But you gotta give me just little sips of each.
Yes, I do.
I don't need a full.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have two ratings.
Uh-huh.
Well, one rating and one guess. So you need
Uh-huh.
to guess what you're drinking,
Okay.
and you need to rate how much you like what you're drinking.
Okay. But you're not
Okay.
gonna tell me the brands, because this
I'm
is the
not gonna
problem
tell
with
you the
beer. You
brands.
could have gotten some like random IPA that I've never heard of.
I didn't get random. I didn't get random things.
So they're name
They're
brands.
name brands. All right, everybody. These are name brands.
Okay.
So we're not. There's no funny business going on.
No funny business.
Matthew
Not
is
on
a
this
beer.
show.
Matthew's a beer drinker,
Sure.
and so I want to see, similar to our water topic. We want to see.
Shout out the water topic, Matt. Link to that.
Yeah, sure. Link to that. So yeah, let's see how you do. I'm gonna be drinking along with you, by the way.
Wow.
I'm gonna be rating the beers as well.
Let's go.
Okay. So, let's get started here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try and show you what we're starting off with.
Beer
This is our first beer.
number 1.
Let's get some ASMR going here. Oh my God, guys, are you ready? I love beer so much. I love the sound of cans.
Wow. Wow. I got my dick jumped a little hearing that.
That was a lot. I love that. Okay. I love the way it sounds and smells after you.
Now, are you going to pour it properly so there's not a ton of foam, or are you
I'll
going to
try
pour
it.
it like a
I'll try.
degenerate?
I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't know how to pour
Just
beer.
tip the glass on an angle a little. And then it does. It's like the same thing when you pour a fucking
I
soda.
don't know if this is too little or too much.
I just literally need like a mouthful. And if I need any more, I will
I'm putting myself a little
request. Is this it? Is this the mug? I can smell it.
Okay, yeah, smell it. Do what you need to do to figure it out. You can smell, you can taste. You can't look though.
You didn't.
That's number one, guys.
Now, you said there were how many beers?
we have 8.
And 2 of them are Canadian.
2 of them
brands.
are Canadian brands. At least
What's everything else?
to my knowledge. We've got one.
Well, I feel like if you say
the others
one's-
are American,
Sure.
and there's one foreign.
Interesting. Okay. What could that be? Okay, here we go. Down
Cheers.
the hatch. Oh, yeah.
I was about to drink.
Look at that. Here we go.
Not terrible. Not. See, I wouldn't be able to drink more than a sip of that.
What is that?
What are we thinking here?
Nah, I don't
Would
get
it be
hints
easier
if
if
it's
I
like.
told you all of the brands?
That's what I was gonna say before. I
Yeah.
kind of need to know like what I'm working with here.
Yeah, because there's just so many brands, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How can I do this for you?
You just say them.
Just
out
say
loud.
say them out.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. What are we working with?
Mhm.
In no particular order.
Mhm.
Okay. Modelo,
Okay.
Moosehead,
Okay.
Coors,
Okay.
Heineken,
Okay.
Molson,
Okay.
Sapporo,
Mm-hmm.
Corona,
Okay.
and Bud.
Interesting.
Okay. We gotta narrow it down a little bit, guys. We gotta. It's gotta
I'm
be
gonna
somewhat.
toss out Coors Light on that one.
Okay. And your enjoyment?
You want 0.5s? You want whole numbers? What do you want?
Whole numbers.
That's an easy 7. I like Coors quite a bit. I think it's a like reliable. It's cheaper than some of the other ones like a Heineken or a Sapporo or some of that other stuff. I mean, that's the thing. That one tasted like that. I could have gone Molson or Bud Light with, but I'm gonna say Coors on that one.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna also rate my enjoyment of that one.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to put it on a scale of like 8. So like we're gonna have them
rank them after.
We're gonna have them ranked. Yeah.
Oh,
so where would
God.
you put this one?
I mean, I guess right now it's number 1. It's the only one I've tried.
It's number one.
Yeah, it's the only one I've tried. But the next one might be better.
Okay.
And then it'll be number 2.
Okay. Beer number one.
Beer number
Let's
2.
go to beer number 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, y'all.
And a Modelo. I do like Modelo, but I don't have
Here's
it
the
that
next. Here's the next flavor, guys.
See, I'm interested because the only beer out of the ones you mentioned that I don't like is Corona. Not that I don't like, it's just that I don't ever go out of my way to drink it.
Okay. All right, ASMR again. ASMR. Wait. Before we continue, do I need to scrub? I've napkins. Do I need to scrub your glass?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, guys. ASMR once again. Let's get this crack open.
Oh my goodness, you're absolutely crushing
I'm
that.
so good at this, guys.
I'm gonna
Do
have
you guys like the way I crack open cans?
I'm gonna need to change my underwear by the time we're done this.
Okay, relax.
Remember when I just said people that I know watch this? That's
Why do you do this?
I
to
don't
yourself?
know. It's bad. It's real bad. My first instinct is to
Sorry,
go
that's
for the
more
joke.
than a sip. My bad.
It's okay.
You're gonna have to down that though.
Down the hatch.
Wait, I didn't pour for myself.
Oh my god.
Okay. Again, for those who didn't see, this is number 2. I'm gonna put it right in front.
Number 2.
Cheers, matey. Ha 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 ha. This isn't rum, but you know. Huh. Better than the first one, in my opinion. You can give 0.5s, by the way, for your rating, if you want.
Oh, now I can.
Yeah.
I won't. I'm gonna stick with whole numbers.
Okay. You do what you gotta do.
What could you be?
That was... See, this one, it's interesting, because...
Oh fuck! I hit the table.
It's interesting because to me, all beer tastes like piss, but there's variants to the piss. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't all taste the same. I can acknowledge that.
Hmm.
What do you think, Matt?
I already guessed Coors. I'm gonna not double up on the guesses here, unless I'm like beyond certain what one is.
Okay.
So I already guessed Coors. It doesn't remind me of Heine or Sapporo. I don't really drink Molson or Bud Light that much either, but that would be closer to the Coors. Modelo, no. I'm gonna guess the Corona on that one.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're going to rank this one a little lower. You didn't like this one.
Honestly, even if it was Corona, I'll give that a 7.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. I want to rank that too. So I ranked the first one 6.
I'll put that one a little lower, I guess, so that would be 2 compared to the other one.
You'll put it a little lower?
Well, at like 2 in the rating.
Yeah. We're not gonna actually do that.
Oh, okay, great. Thank God.
We'll
It's
stick with
gonna
the
be too
rating. So
much to
you ranked it
remember.
7. You ranked it 7, like
Yeah.
like the first one.
Yeah.
Got you.
Look at these cans. I can feel that they're so cold.
You guys might be wondering what we're gonna do with all this beer afterwards. We're gonna get hammered after we record this show. No, I'm kidding. We're just gonna drain it all.
Drain it. I'll take it home. Fine.
Dude, you're trying to cheat, dude.
I'm fondling
You're trying
the
to cheat.
cans. How do you cheat? They're beer cans.
Get your hand out of here. All right, boys,
beer
boys and girls. Brand number 3. If you guys can make that out. I'm trying to go close to the camera so you guys can see. Perfect. All right. And as usual, ASMR. Here we go.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You're 3 for 3.
I'm 3 for 3.
Can you go 8 for 8?
I can't mess up, guys.
You can't mess up.
For those who love ASMR, this is all for you, baby. Okay. Let's pour it up. Try and get this close to the... Okay. Your glass is in front of you. I'm pouring mine now. Oh, I poured a little too much for
What if
myself.
I made it make noise when it goes like wah, 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 wah?
All right. Cheers, lad. That's fizzy. That's more fizzy than the other ones. No?
It's got some fizz.
That's so interesting. I've never experienced like a difference in fizz before.
Could this be the Corona?
Interesting. This one's equivalent to the first one in
It
enjoyment.
is, which is why I'm thinking more of a Molson or a Bud Light.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could go either way. I'm going to say Bud Light on that one.
Okay, so we don't have any Bud Light. We have Budweiser.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My mistake. I'll stick with Budweiser.
Okay.
I'll stick with the Buds.
And out of 10?
I don't want you to get angry at me here, but I'm going to say another 7.
The hell, dude?
I think most beers that I like are all like equivalently like a Heineken. Well, let me back up. I'll drink a Molson Canadian. I'll drink a Coors Light. I'll drink a Bud Light. I'll drink a Budweiser. Those 4 beers to me are all like they might as well be siblings. You know, I think a Heineken's a cut above. A Sapporo's a cut above. Asahi's a cut above.
So we have a few here in our selection that are a cut above.
This is true. We do have Heinekens and
Sapporos
here,
etc. So
etc. And a Modelo, I think people would argue is like a cut above.
People
a
would.
Peroni, even
yeah.
the Rush beer that I like.
All right, beer number 4.
Beer number 4. Here we go.
I don't know if this one was in controversy or not.
What?
This beer brand. No, this one wasn't in controversy.
Well, that feels like you're trying to sway me a certain way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. A few brands have been in controversy.
Well, Bud Light was the one that's in controversy. So if you're saying that, thinking about Budweiser,
Oh,
then
no.
then that
I mean,
means-
I shouldn't have said that.
and that means I was wrong about the last one, and now you've confused.
Oh no. Okay, disregard that comment completely if you can.
me. Great. So I'm gonna say Budweiser on this one. Where are you? Can I get a time check?
128.
Oh, perfect. We're mowing through this. What is this? 4?
This is 4.
Wow.
This is for the boys. Saturdays are for the boys. Am I right?
Wow.
Okay, let's pour you up.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us
How are
know
the-
at
how have
home.
the
Is this
quantities
riveting
been?
for you? I think the quantities have been fine. I don't really need a lot.
All right. Cheers. This one's also fizzy, and you know what? This one's lighter.
It is.
This one isn't as heavy as the others. It's more digestible in my opinion.
Do you mind if I cheat a little?
Oh, what does that mean?
Because I feel like you kind of gave me a clue on this one,
No,
so
no,
I
no,
kind of
no.
want to change the last one to Molson and say this is the
Okay.
Budweiser.
This one. Okay, this is the only one you're gonna get help on. This one's not Bud. All right.
You're certain of this?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll go with the opposite and say the Molson.
Oh, okay.
Oop, did I miss the table? Oh, I made it. It's really going to suck if I miss the table and drop this. I mean, it's empty, but if I drop this heavy beer mug.
And what's your
Right on my
ranking
fucking-
of that one?
What's my ranking of that one? Oh, wait, wasn't Moosehead an option too?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Damn.
Moosehead's a Canadian beer. Molson's a Canadian beer. If you're in the great USA, get yourself a Canadian beer every once in a while.
I forgot about fucking the Moosehead. I'll stick with Molson.
Okay. What are you ranking it?
You know what? I'm going to switch to... No, I'll stay with Molson Canadian. Again, I really don't feel bad sounding like a broken record here, but give me another 7.
So this is this is my highest rated one.
Wow.
I've rated it 7.
What were your others? All 6s?
6, and 6.5.
Oh, wow. Look at you go, Mr. Half Numbers.
Yeah. I have the second one rated. I have the second one rated slightly higher.
Apologize to everybody listening with headphones for that beer burp.
All right. Here we go.
Fuck.
This is brand number 5. I got to do a little bit of a... It's a bit of a wraparound symbol, so I got to...
What do you mean a wraparound symbol? What do you...
I'm going to stop giving suggestions about what I'm holding. All right.
Oh, you mean the label? Oh, I
label.
couldn't even begin to guess.
All right, everybody. There's nothing better than a beer on watching Sunday morning football. Am I right?
Is he right? He's right. I think he's right.
Sunday morning football and beer. Are you kidding me? It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Okay. Oh,
Oops.
this can feels cheaper than the others. The heck?
A cheaper can?
Yeah.
Interesting.
The material is thinner.
Interesting. A lighter can,
It's
perhaps.
interesting. Yeah. It's in front of you.
Oh, it is. I grabbed it.
Okay.
Remember when Thor said another, and then he smashed the glass on the ground in the first Thor? Who remembers that?
I do remember that.
Down the hatch.
Interesting.
Now that's familiar.
That's also a lighter one, I would say, right?
Maybe, but not. Well,
It's not crazy light. It's not lighter as it's not as light as the last one.
I don't think lighter's the word.
Smoother, maybe.
Sure.
Can beer be smooth?
Eh,
I don't know.
but this is familiar.
Can you tell I don't drink beer?
This is. Am I out?
No, you
No,
got
look at me, I
quite
still have more.
quite a bit more. You go down it, just down it. Down it. There you go.
Oops. There we go. Missed the table. That is familiar. All right, you ready for this?
Yep.
8.
Wow.
Finally bucking the trend.
Oh my goodness.
8. Heineken. I'm saying that with so much confidence. I don't know. But 8 for sure. I do like that. And the fact that I like it more and that it seems familiar
Yeah.
gives me
Gives you
Heine
confidence.
vibes,
Okay.
you know?
Fair enough.
Is this still rolling?
God, I hope so.
Is it just ticking away?
Yeah, it's taken away.
Okay, good.
We're at 42:22.
Woo! What a show.
What a show.
Everybody like, comment, share, and subscribe. I didn't say that in the beginning.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and drink some beer with us.
Have some brewskis with the boys. What are we doing?
This is brand 6,
or
y'all.
with the girls, whatever you want.
This is brand 6, everybody. Okay, here
Going
we
for
go.
Brand 6.
My favorite part of the show is giving the ASMR.
You're 6, or what is this? You're 7 for 7, dude.
Oh my god.
If you blow this last one, I'd be more mad at you if you blew the last one than if you missed like 4.
Yeah.
Because then it would be halfway and it would be like, whatever.
I agree.
But to get all the way to the finish line and blow it,
I dropped some beer on my pants.
good. Everybody at home, leave a like for Patrick's ASMR. Hit the subscribe button.
All right. This is
Scoozy.
cheers. Oh, dude, you were about to drink without
I'm
cheersing?
gonna sniff it. I'm not getting any scent from that.
No?
Not really.
That's distinct.
Hmm.
That is distinct.
It is.
That's a more
not-
bitter. That's a more bitter aftertaste than the other ones. No?
It's distinct and not in a way I like. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
I know I said I wasn't gonna double up.
Yeah.
I'm about to double up.
Okay.
You have to gargle the beer to really get a feel for it.
Keep in mind there's a Sapporo in here, and we've gone through almost all of them.
I'm gonna say 6
Okay.
Corona.
Okay.
I'm doubling up. Oop, on the Corona.
Okay.
Purely because I didn't enjoy that one as much as definitely not the previous one and all the other ones. And because of that, my brain jumps to Corona. You know?
Yeah.
That's just
I'm
me.
rating that a 5 out of 10.
Wow.
That one was the least
Big
enjoyable.
miss from Patrick Faheen.
That one's been the least enjoyable.
Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss.
Alrighty, y'all. The next brand.
This is the final one.
Nope, we got 2 more.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was the 7th round.
No, that was 6, buddy.
Oh, fuck. I'm fucked up. Patrick, I fucked up.
You're all good, dude. You're all good. All right, here we go.
7 for 7. 7 for 7.
Guys, you better hit the subscribe button just for this streak. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! If for anything, for the streak, hit the subscribe button. I've been pretty solid with the quantities I've been giving you. Pretty consistent with it. All right. Cheers. I don't know, dude. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I like that one, to be honest.
I know I said I wasn't going to do half points. 8-5.
Okay.
Sapporo with a bullet.
You were that confident.
Sapporo with a
Really?
bullet.
How can you be so confident, Matthew?
I likes what I likes. What can I say?
What if I saved it for last?
Then I would say whatever I just drank was real good. Because it's a little bit of a heavier... Not heavy.
It wasn't that heavy. No.
Because it's not like this is where I'm going to show my ignorance on beer and beer terminology. But like maybe not a lager, but a brand like a Rickard's Red, for example, I find is like a slightly...
I don't know what that is.
Okay, well. It's not as heavy as like... And Guinness isn't beer, so you know I'm just going to stop talking.
Alrighty. Last one.
The last one.
The last laugh. Here we go.
Last laugh. Here we go. Buckle up. Wow, 8 for 8. Wow, Patrick. Shit, my goddamn hand.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's 8 for 8 on the beers.
Thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Oh, I poured a little more on this one for you.
That's
so.
okay. I just don't have to finish it. Oh, I feel a glass.
He did it. He did it.
Yay.
Cheers, everyone at home. We haven't been cheersing you guys, and I'm sorry for that.
You know what, everybody? Thanks for joining us on this topic. Oh, by the way, Mark and Malcolm aren't here. They can't get their lives in order. Everybody else down the hatch. Oops, that's not the table.
Oh.
There it is.
Wow. That's quite nice, actually. That one's quite nice.
That is. It's almost making me second guess.
That's the
my
best.
Heineken.
That's actually the best one.
Well, I
That's the
wouldn't go
best
that far.
beer. That's the best beer we've had. Wow, I've learned something new about myself.
It's almost making me second guess my Heineken pick from earlier. 8.
Okay.
8.
Wow. Okay, that's another 8 on the board.
But I was so sure the other one was Heineken. I haven't guessed the Moosehead yet. Or what else am I missing? Because I doubled up on Corona. I haven't guessed
You haven't guessed Moosehead,
Moosehead.
and you haven't guessed. I think that's the only one you haven't guessed, Matt.
But didn't I doubled up on Corona, so wouldn't that mean I should be missing one more by the end of this? Because I also haven't guessed Moosehead.
Oh, you haven't guessed Modelo either.
Oh, the Modelo. Shit. Could this be Modelo? This is good. But it's kind of lighter like the other ones. You know what? I'm going to say Moosehead. Moosehead for 8.
Okay.
Survey says.
You like Moosehead then, huh? Do you ever know you like Moosehead?
I mean, if that's what this is. Well, you're the only family household person I know that has Moosehead.
Yeah.
Like, the only time I've ever had a Moosehead in my life was in this
Really?
establishment. I've never had it at, like, a bar, because usually I'm just getting, like, a Heine or a, Sapporo or a Peroni or something like that, or just like a Coors Light or whatever.
Yeah. My dad does like his... Dude.
Oh, Blue Moon's so good, too. Fun.
Dude, how do people do this? I feel so bloated. Collectively, we haven't drank a full can.
Here's the thing. Here's what I'll
Collectively,
say.
with all those tries, we haven't drank a full can yet.
Here's what I'll say. I love beer. Full stop. Period. Perf. However, as much as I like it, after like 1 or 2, I'm good. Because it's too filling for me.
It's so filling.
It's
so
like drinking,
filling.
It's like drinking a loaf of bread. I can't do it.
It's insane.
Whereas like cocktails, you can have kind of like one cocktail after the other.
Cocktails I can knock back like a madman.
Yeah, because they aren't like, they make you drunker, but they aren't so heavy. Whereas beer, as much as I love it, A, it fills me up too much, and B, all it does is make me pee. Like the rest of this day You've ruined my Friday.
I'm sorry.
Because all I'm going to be doing... No, you've actually made it. Hold on. Did I land that properly?
You did. I'm
Where
far.
are
I'm
you?
sitting back.
Where are you?
I'm sitting back.
Where are you? I feel your leg. Patrick,
Yeah.
by doing this with me,
Yeah.
you've made my Friday.
I'm glad.
But I am going to be peeing all day. Am I out of beer or was there still some in here?
There's still some in there.
Okay, good.
Do you want, if you're really confident in the Sapporo, do you want me to fill you up a little more of that?
No, it's okay. I think we should get into the results of this. May I take my blindfold off?
You may.
Hold on. Wow. Look at all those beautiful cans.
Look at all those cans. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I thought you didn't want me touching the Sapporo. I didn't even think about it till you said it the second time. God, it's bright. I thought you didn't want me touching the Sapporo because some of the Sapporo cans aren't the tall boys like this. They're those weird like ones where they get wider at the top and they're like not ribbed, but they've got like edges on them almost. So I thought you were going to be like, no, don't touch it because then you'll like.
And you'll know which one the Sapporo
But also,
is.
if they were all in the thing and you hadn't poured it yet, what fucking difference? Look at all these beautiful beers right here. Let's show those to the cameras while you break down the results.
All right, let's break down the
So
results.
how did
here.
the first round go? Take me round by round.
We'll go round by round here. So round number 1, you guessed Coors.
Okay.
The answer was Moosehead,
Damn.
You
also,
ranked-
it wasn't Moosehead later. Shit.
and you ranked it 7.
Okay. I do
So-
like a good Moosehead.
It's you can't go wrong with
Let's
it.
take a sip for Moosehead.
Yeah. Not bad.
Should I be drinking right from the mouth on these?
Go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna drain them. So
I mean, I'll take them.
you can take them if you want. They're all
Don't
open.
crush the box.
They're all open though. Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Number
That's
2 was Corona,
interesting.
and you ranked that. Sorry. I'm so guys. I'm a dunderhead.
Bad over
Number
here.
2, you guessed Corona.
Oh.
It was Modelo.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
And you
'cause
ranked
I-
that 7 as well.
Because I do like Modelo. But later I guessed Corona again because I was
You did.
pretty sure that was it because I wasn't as hot on it. That was the only 6
That was the only 6
from
That's right.
myself.
Yeah. Does that track?
So I'm
7?
0 for
You're 0 for
2
2
right now.
You're 0
okay.
for 2 on this one.
Okay.
The third one you guessed Bud,
Right.
and we were drinking Budweiser.
Ah,
So
let's
that's-
go.
And do you feel 7 on that one?
yeah,
Are you
that
confident
sounds
about
about right for a Budweiser.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is she? There she is.
For round number 4, you guessed Molson.
Mm-hmm.
We were drinking Coors.
Damn. But that's what I'm saying. They all, a lot of like, of everything here, Budweiser, Moosehead,
Molson was the best one.
and Corona, or sorry, Coors. Those 4, I think, are like the cousins, the brothers. They kind of blend together. Whereas like Corona's sort of its own thing, Heineken's kind of its own thing. Modelo's like a cut above.
Now you're
Sapporo's like
saying
a cut
now
above.
you're saying that, but is that going to pan out? Are you going to be able to guess those?
I don't know.
Do you get those?
So you said sorry. 4 I guessed,
4 you guessed Molson.
but it was
It
Coors.
was Coors.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not angry at myself for that 4th one
Okay.
because I think they're close enough that that could be kind of excused.
Okay.
So I'm 1 for 4 right now.
You're 1 for 4.
Not good odds.
Number-
Not good results.
Number 5, you guessed Heineken,
Mm-hmm.
and we were drinking Heineken.
Let's go.
And you gave that an 8. You like Heine's.
I do like a good Heine.
Okay.
Other than, I think if I was out somewhere and presented with beer options, I might have spilled beer on the mic thing here. Heineken is usually my go-to when I'm like out and about. Whereas like Sapporo, we just went for sushi recently now that
That's
you've been
right.
home for this week. When I'm at like a sushi place and they have Sapporo, I want a Sapporo. But if we were going like to the bar in town kind of thing, I might usually pay the extra like $1 or $2 it costs for the Heineken over like
Heinekens are more expensive.
if memory serves, yes, usually
Oh.
compared to like a Coors. Well, it's also not domestic. Heineken, if I'm not dreaming, isn't it like
German?
it's something like that.
Is Heine a German?
Heineken.
Heine sounds like.
It should say on here.
Can we cut that?
It sounds like.
What was I thinking of that? Just cut that. Just cut that. Just cut that. Bad joke, guys. Bad joke. I can call it a bad joke when I say it.
It's okay. We'll get rid of it. Amsterdam. There we go.
It's Amsterdam. It's Dutch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Heine's Dutch, baby.
damn.
So it's like not domestic
Yeah.
technically, which is
Yeah.
why it usually costs like a couple dollars more.
Hmm.
But Heineken is definitely the go-to, let's say. Coors, Molson, the rest, like the four that kind of blend together, those are more like if I want to save $1 or two, you know? But Heineken's definitely the go-to,
Gotcha.
which is why I think me guessing it looks real good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was round 5.
So round 6, you doubled up. You guessed Corona again.
I did.
In round 2, you guessed Corona, and in round 6, you decided to guess it once more.
Now, in round 2, I guess Corona, and you said it was what?
Modelo.
Right.
So in round 6, you guessed Corona, but we were drinking Corona.
The double up paid off. What am I, 3 for 6?
You're 3 for 6.
Hey, we went from 1-4 and 25% to 50. Look at that.
Is Budweiser German?
I don't think so. No, brewed in Canada. I was going to say
Brewed in
Budweiser is
Canada?
Canada.
Budweiser is a Canadian beer?
Yes. Bud Light, I think, is the American one, if memory
Oh.
serves.
Okay. Round 7. You guessed Sapporo.
Mm-hmm. This is the one I said with a bullet. I had a lot of confidence in this one.
We were drinking Mark's going to have to eat his words because we were drinking Sapporo.
Let's go! Fuck you, Mark. Wherever you are right, he's probably at work.
He's at
Wherever you are right now. Are you gonna call him after this and tell him that, or is this something we'll talk about off air?
It doesn't matter. We can call him if you'd like. You can give,
You know what,
if you're feeling good right now.
It's
you can call him.
1:48, so
Yeah.
maybe that's what we'll end the show on.
Sure. Give him a call. Give him a call while I tell you this last round. You guessed Moosehead, but we were drinking Molson, and I liked Molson the
Damn.
best. I liked Molson
because
the
yes,
best.
you liked the final one quite a bit. Interesting.
I gave that one an 8.5.
Why don't
I
you-
gave that one an 8.
Why don't you keep that can and finish it?
No. Listen, I liked it on the spectrum of beer, but the spectrum of beer is like below the 5 for me.
Sure, but at least now you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause now that
like
you're-
if I had to drink beer,
Well, and
it would
now
probably
that
be
you're
a
out in
Molson.
Saskatoon,
Yeah.
I assume beer is flowing there.
Dude, all they do is drink down there.
Exactly.
Or
'cause what
out,
else are you gonna do?
out there in the West.
So, but the next time you find yourself at like a rodeo or something, or if you were at like a bar, if you're at a rodeo or a bar and somebody's like, "Hey, what do you want to, what can I get you?" Or if you're at like a party, let's say, and somebody's like, "Oh, we got beers. Like, what do you want?" kind of thing.
And they only have beers?
Sure.
Okay.
Now, but what I'm basically saying is now you have an answer.
I have a list of what I would most prefer to what I would least
of
prefer.
something you could at least sip at.
Yeah.
You know,
Take a few sips of. Won't finish the can though.
maybe it's in a solo cup.
I won't finish the solo.
You
cup,
won't
though.
finish the solo cup either, but at least you'll have some sips. If you're playing beer pong,
Yeah, yeah.
you won't finish it still,
I
but at
still
least you'll
won't.
have some sips.
There's no scenario
Um,
where I'll finish it.
Well, thank you. That was wonderful. That was arguably one of the most fun I've had doing a topic ever because I just got to drink.
There you
What are
go.
we on? 86, I said in the beginning of this?
I have no idea.
I think I just said 86. I think what my topic is going to be on our 100th episode is sort of like a retrospective of like our favorite topics
Mm-hmm.
and like moments from the show. So in 14 weeks, when we,
Wow, 14 weeks.
I know, right? In 14 weeks, when we hit that 100
That's more than
episode
3 months from
milestone. Is it really?
Yeah.
God damn. When we hit that, I just want you to know that this will be one I bring up as a
There you go.
topic I had quite a bit of fun with.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought our coin
And
thing-
relatively inexpensive, to be quite honest with you. I was pretty pleasantly surprised.
Well, I mean,
went to
if
the
I
beer
had to
store-
venture a guess,
I went to the beer
Sapporo
yeah.
and the Heineken, as far as I know, and probably the Modelo are the 3 most expensive.
I wasn't looking at
cans.
individual prices, but I went to the beer store specifically because you can mix and match
Yes.
the cans. So
Well, you could do that at like an LCBO too.
Okay,
Technically,
okay.
I would assume you would just have to go into the beer section and just grab all the individual cans. But yeah, I guess beer store
it was easy.
for beer would
Yeah.
be the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what you could do is when you're done with these, because I'll take a couple, we'll see what happens, and you drain them, and then you go to the beer store, and you can make 25 cents.
My dad can make 25 cents.
There you go. It's really depressing because I'm the one, it's kind of become my job in my house where I'm the person who we have like this big tub in the basement. And after like months when it's full of just like wine bottles and like whiskey bottles and beer cans and all kinds of shit, I'm the one who goes and takes it to the beer store to like cash it all in. And my reward for doing the work is keeping whatever money we get.
Yeah.
And it's really depressing when I go with like 2 or 3 bins worth of shit, hundreds of dollars worth of alcohol, and I walk out with like $8. It's really depressing. But I mean,
It is
it's
what it
$8
is.
I didn't have. Although now that I'm 100 millionaire, what's $8?
What's $8
What's
when
$8
you're
in the
100
grand
million?
scheme of things?
Am I right, Mr. Wonderful?
Yeah,
Shout out,
Kevin
Mr.
O'Leary.
Wonderful.
Remember when your wife killed someone with a boat?
Whoa,
We're gonna leave that in.
is that
Um,
something that happened?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was him. I think it was his wife killed someone with a boat.
So you're gonna call Mark, or
Anyways, oh yeah, let's call.
Gonna call Mark, or are we gonna just sit in that?
We'll just end. Imagine we just ended the show on that. Just silence.
I don't think it was him.
And
it
then
was,
the
it was
theme
his wife.
kicks in.
Yeah. We're all just like looking up the ceiling, just.
I'd like you to read the results.
Okay.
Mark.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
So we just finished the. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I just need to angle you towards the mic here.
Yeah.
We just finished the beer topic,
Okay.
and Matthew got 4 out of 8 correct.
4 out of 8.
He
Okay.
got 4 out of 8.
Did
How-
he like Sapporo?
However, he
Yeah.
identified Sapporo and ranked it as his highest liked beer.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong. There you go.
Let's
There you
go.
But
He,
but did
he was
so
confident too,
immediately-
Mark. He was really confident.
Immediately he knew it was Sapporo.
Yeah. Oh no, there was not a doubt in his mind. The second he drank the Sapporo one, he knew it was Sapporo, and he ranked it the highest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
There you go. Yeah.
So which other 3 did he get correct?
He got Corona, Heineken, and Budweiser. You got those
Okay,
correct.
good work, Matty. You
Yeah.
damn alcoholic.
I know, right? It's probably
You-
not.
this isn't reflecting
the
well on
better
you.
I do in this, the higher my
I think it would be alarming
percentage,
if
the
you got 8 out
lower
of
it
8.
looks
That'd
on
be
me.
crazy.
Yeah, 8 out of 8. That would be scary.
That would have been bad. If it was-
Corona, but Corona though. Well, I didn't cheat necessarily. It's I guessed the second beer Patrick gave me was Corona, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
But then I guessed Corona again as like the 5th or 6th, because then I had like another one, and I was like, that was the one I liked the least, and I'm not a big Corona fan to begin with, so I
There you
did
go.
double up on the Corona. So what was the one I didn't guess? Oh,
You-
the Modelo.
you didn't guess
I never
Modelo.
guessed Modelo.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there you go.
Oh, there you go. I think 4 out of 8 is a pretty good score because 0 out of 8 is like, it's a bit sad, and then 8 out of 8 is also even more sad.
It's
probably.
it's a different kind of sad.
different kind of
It's
sad,
a
yeah.
different
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of sad.
There's levels to it.
There's levels to it. Whereas I feel like 4 out of 8 is like
That's
fence-
actually perfect.
perfect.
4 out of 8 is
Perfect
actually
score.
perfect.
Fence sitting.
I
Just
don't think it
fence
could have
sitting.
gone better. to be honest.
Just
Right
fence
down the
sitting.
middle.
That's so good. How's work going?
Alrighty. It's alright. It's alright.
Mark, real quick before we let you go, because we're about to end the show here. The first thing Patrick and I talked about: if somebody walked up to you and said, "I'm going to flip this coin," if it
Yeah.
lands on tails, you get nothing. If you walk away, you get $1 million.
Okay.
If it lands on heads, you get $100 million. What are you doing?
I'm taking the mill.
Wow.
You're not flipping?
I'm not flipping.
See, Patrick
But
and I-
100 mil, Mark.
Patrick
You
and
know why? It's like, to me, it's like, I either way, I'm studying right now to like continue my career in teaching, and like I have my plans set out and stuff. And
Yeah.
I feel confident and fine where I am. So like that million would go a long way just to help out even like maybe even buy a new car and just like do some investing and whatever. But then if I flip it and I don't get it, I'm gonna kill myself, dude.
No, but
I
if you
didn't get it-
if you
I didn't get
flip
the $1 million,
if you flip it and you don't get it, the mill wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't. You I feel like you'd get there eventually. You know what I'm saying?
sure, but I'm saying like that's a lot of money, dude. Especially in today's economy. I gotta take it. I gotta take the million.
You're not wrong, but here's my thing. Hold
That's
on,
the
I'm just
opposite.
playing-
It's not a
just
lot of
playing.
money in today's
Hold
economy.
on. See,
It's
here's
not
what-
a lot of money in
here's
today's
what
economy.
I said, Mr. Mark, and
Yeah.
then we'll let you get back to it. My thing was, my initial reaction was take the $1 million, because I said to Patrick, even if you put that in like the safest possible bank thing where you're getting like 5% of it a year, 5% of it is 50 grand a year. So my thing was like, if you let that go for 10 years, you started with $1 million, and after like a decade, so let's say I started at 25. By 35, I have $1.5 million in the bank. which is
Yeah.
not too shabby. The only thing, though, that I said to Patrick is, if I don't flip the coin, there's always going to be a part of me for the rest of my life that wonders, but what if you would flip that coin? So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I agree with you, where I'm okay enough with where I'm at now that not having the $1 million... So I'm taking it a step further than you said, because you said you're okay enough where you are now that you're fine to just take $1 million. My attitude is I'm fine enough where I am now that if I flip the coin and it's tails and I don't get anything, I haven't lost anything. Like, I'm playing with house money, and I'm okay. You know, I didn't need the $1 million dumped in my lap. Would have been nice, but I'm not losing anything. So to me, for the reason of whether I have the $1 million or not, it's okay. Let's risk it for the 100. That tied with I'm never going to stop kicking myself wondering what had happened if I had flipped would be reason enough for me to be like, you know what, fuck it, flip the coin. And I'll have you know, Patrick pulled out a toonie, flipped it for me. It was heads. I won $100 million. Patrick also wants you to know he's about to flip the coin for you. Unless you want to walk away. Oh,
I get the yeah, I'm going to walk away.
Dude, flip the coin.
Basically, what I'm hearing is, do you want $1 million? And my answer is yes.
Dude, flip the coin, dude.
That's all it comes down to. The rest of it is just like fluff.
Mark,
I just want $1 million.
Mark, I'm begging you to flip the coin here. Let me flip the coin.
I'm not. First of all, I gotta go. Unfortunately.
You know what, Patrick? Flip it anyways. Now that they took the $1 million.
Yeah, now that you took it. All right, let's see what you got.
Here we go.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, go ahead.
Heads. You lost $100 million. You lost $100 million. You lost $100 million. You idiot. You idiot.
I didn't lose anything. I gained $1 million.
You could have had 100. You lost 99 mil.
You know, this is all fake anyway.
Okay, bye. We love you.
All right. See you. Love you. Bye.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's 2 heads and wait. What about for me?
You
Can
didn't.
we flip
I
for
can't
me?
believe you haven't flipped yet.
Because you guys both got 100 mil.
I think you have to
Can
try.
we get 300 mil? And I've been starting at tails each
Imagine
time.
we had 300 million.
I've been starting at tails
Yes,
each time.
you cheated too, and I still got it, and so did Mark. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we end the show.
Tails.
Ah, tails. Patrick gets no money. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
Awesome.
it's probably been a bit of a shorter episode, but there you go. Your episode for this week of Wildly Adequate, the show about anything, everything, usually nothing. Thank you for joining us. Please like, share, subscribe. Patrick's here in person. We might record one more before you leave. I'll take Patrick's dancing as a yes. We might record one more in person before Patrick leaves. Hopefully, with a full fucking host of...
With all 4 of us.
With all 4 of us.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you for joining us. It's good to see you in person again. Thank you for all the alcohol. Thank you for the coin toss that won me $100 million. I'll be riding high on that all day. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been your show. Thank you. Goodbye.